Hello. Today I'd like to talk about a short animated video I saw recently that was made as a Christmas advert for an Austrian bank. Regardless of its deeply commercial origins, this is something that I really love, and that ever since I first saw it has become really important and meaningful to me. I'm not going to say anything specific in terms of my thoughts about it before showing it, because I don't want to influence your viewing of it. You know, the first time you see it, I mean. So, without further ado, here's the full 90-second video.
So this life has given everyone a present, beautiful, shiny and new. Everyone but you. Golden ribbons, diamonds line everyone's path that leads to wide open doors. Everyone's but yours. Wide open doors. Hold on, keep on, even when the road seems very long. Open your eyes, even if it's cold now. There's one thing you should know. Rain will turn into snow. All the rain turns to snow.
I very much doubt that this was what the creators intended, but when I saw that, it struck me just how perfect it is as a metaphor for what it is like to have a severe mental disorder. You just want to fit in and be a normal person, but you keep unintentionally hurting the people around you, especially those that clearly care about you. This makes you hate yourself, and no matter how hard you try, you can never truly fix yourself because it is fundamentally a part of you, a big part. And to slip completely into the metaphor now, you can put some of the styrofoam tips on yourself, but many of the spines are out of reach. It takes the people around you to put most of them on for you, i.e., it takes your loved ones altering their behavior towards you and expectations of you. And unlike putting the styrofoam tips on in the video, this adjustment is really difficult and arduous to do. It requires them to undertake years of learning and changing. And for the sufferer, this feels like such a big ask of those around you that you end up retreating instead. You end up making your life small, excluding yourself from society, cutting people out of your life and isolating yourself. You know this is not ideal, but you don't want to keep hurting the people you care about, and you hate yourself too much to ask them to undertake the massive task of altering their own behaviors and expectations to accommodate you. But being isolated and having a small, manageable life sucks, and it makes you slowly start to hate the world, because you see other people having these full lives, friends, partners, jobs, social lives. Everyone else has these things, but not you.
Everyone but you.
You end up going back and forward between hating the world for this and hating yourself, feeling like you don't deserve those things you crave so much because you'll just end up hurting people if you let them in. Part of you understands that it will take society changing in order for people like you to feel like they fit in. And this just makes you sad and angry because you know this kind of huge societal change is decades away at least. By the time society has gotten around to changing its attitudes towards the severely mentally ill, you'll probably be long dead. You'll never get to see what that looks like, because ableism against the severely mentally ill is really, really low down on the list of prejudices that society wants to address. Honestly, the only thing lower is speciesism, so that just makes you feel like you're one step above an animal in the eyes of the world. You know that long after racism, sexism, and anti-trans bigotry are a thing of the past, people will still be wary of those like you. And the really painful part of this is that ultimately you understand why this is, and you know it makes sense. Severely mentally ill people can be dangerous. They're different from everyone else. It's not some surface level thing like race. We really are fundamentally different from the neuronormatives. And to a certain extent, they are right to be wary of us. You know, the spines are always there and they cannot be ignored. And this whole thing just makes you retreat even further and make your life even smaller. And it really, really sucks. While I do think that this video is a great metaphor for severe mental illness, ultimately the real story does not have a happy ending. At least, not anytime soon. But maybe someday. Okay, well that's all for today. I hope you found this interesting, and I hope some neuronormative people found this illuminating in terms of what the mentally ill experience and go through. This channel is going to be quiet for a little while as I work on the second rocker video. Thanks very much for watching, comrades and potential comrades, and I shall see you next time.